Today's story is
Servant's ill luck.
Once there was a servant working in the king's palace named Prakash. Prakash was very hardworking and honest. Even king was very pleased with his work and honesty. But there were many people who were green with envy with his popularity. They cooked a story that Prakash is unlucky guy, he brings ill luck, and one will not get the food for the whole day if one sees his face in the morning. People in the palace started avoiding him. They tried to stay away from him. The king also heard about all these things, though he didn't believe, but he also started avoiding seeing Prakash's face in the morning. Prakash was given duties which are not near the king's room. One day when king woke up in the morning, he called his servants for the water. Coincidentally, there were no other helpers around king's room, and Prakash was passing from outside king's room. He heard his voice. Hesitatingly, he took water for the king. King startled, but then he thought that today it will be confirmed that this servant brings ill luck or not. Indeed, after getting ready, when king set for the breakfast, a servant rushed to him and told,
"Your Majesty, Prince fell down while riding horse. He is crying for you."
King rushed at once to the prince. By God's grace, Prince was all right. King played with him for a while. Then when he returned for the breakfast, suddenly his minister came and informed him about the conspiracy his neighboring king were cooking. The king immediately held a meeting with his ministers and made plans to prevent and deal with the conspiracies. By the time he finishes everything, it was evening and it was a dinner time. Now, as soon as he started his dinner, he had severe stomach pain. A physician was called. After examination, he told,
"This is all because you didn't eat anything for whole day, Your Majesty. Please do not eat anything now. You can have some fruits and fruit juices."
While sleeping, king was thinking about all the incidents of the day. What a bad day it was. Suddenly he recalled he saw Prakash's face this morning. His heart filled with anger and hatred. He thought, people are right about Prakash. He is a danger for society. He should be hanged. Next day in the court, he told everybody that the inauspicious one is to be executed. The whole court was buzzing with the news. But one minister who was brainy, sensitive, and judicious was worried.
King is not only punishing an innocent person, but also he is losing an honest and hardworking servant. Also, like this, superstition will be promoted in the kingdom.
He went to the king and said,
"Your Majesty, it is a rule in our kingdom that we do not punish a person without listening to both the parties. If you permit me, I want to appeal to you on Prakash's behalf. I want to ask him a few questions in front of you."
King permitted. Prakash was called there. The minister asked him,
"Tell me, Prakash, whom did you meet yesterday when you started your daily duties in the morning?"
Prakash replied,
"Sir, I did not meet anybody. In palace too, nobody talks to me because they think I am unlucky."
Minister asked.
"Then whom did you see first of all, Prakash?"
Prakash told.
"Yesterday I saw our emperor first of all."
Now minister addressed the king.
"Your Majesty, you claim that the sight of this man's face resulted in your troubles yesterday. But you're not thinking that all your troubles got sorted without any problem. Prince fell from horse, but he did not get injured. You came to know about your neighboring king's conspiracy on time, and you could plan to disable the conspiracy. But Your Majesty, what about this man who is getting punished without any crime? What if he were to claim that the sight of your face will cause the loss of his life? Now, Your Majesty, you decide whose fate is worse and who is responsible."
After deep thought, king said,
You are right. I was looking at it only from my point of view. You have saved me from punishing an innocent person. Release the poor man.
Friends, we should always think about the incidents with a positive attitude and a logical attitude. We cannot blame other people for happening anything bad in our life, and also there is always a second aspect of everything. Thank you.